How's it everyone? And today in this video, as you can tell by the title of the video, I'll be pretty much discussing about Goldberg's return to the WWE on Monday Night Raw tonight. Pretty much giving my thoughts and opinion on it, and pretty much my thoughts and opinion on his match against Brock Lesnar coming up probably at Survivor Series. So, pretty much straightforward. I've never been a fan of Goldberg's. I don't think I've ever really enjoyed anything that he's done. There's maybe a match or two I've enjoyed that he's had in his entire career. His match with DDP at Halloween Havoc was really, really good. His feud with Raven and the Flock was actually pretty enjoyable. It's probably his best feud, to be perfectly honest. But besides that, I've never been a huge Goldberg fan. Just never really saw the hype behind it. I think he was at the right place at the right time in WCW. WCW needed a big, a brand new star, and at the time Steve Austin's on the rise, and Goldberg very much resembles Steve Austin look-wise because he has a bald head and the goatee. So I think with Austin being pretty hot in the WWF at the time, and Goldberg looking pretty much like him, they thought they could pretty much boost him into that spot, and pretty much had their own Steve Austin and Goldberg. That's pretty much what they did. Goldberg won the U.S. title, won the World Championship, of course, against Hulk Hogan in the Georgia Dome. So, Goldberg was pretty much, WCW's really main star that they made during the Monday Night Wars, because they're pretty much using, all the old WWF guys during that. But Goldberg was probably the only true guy they actually really made in that era. And of course, his run in WWE, didn't enjoy it at all. I thought it was a pretty awful run, to be perfectly honest. His match and feud with The Rock, I didn't like at all. His feud with Triple H was just straight boring. Of course, his match with Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 20 is one of the worst matches of all time. So, straightforward. I've never been a fan of Goldberg. However, his turn on Raw, I will say, it was actually really, really cool. It was awesome to see Goldberg back in the WWE. It was surreal to watch it. And like I said, what I just said in the last minute and a half, I'm not a fan of Goldberg whatsoever, but seeing him back was pretty awesome. You can tell he was excited to be back. He almost had tears. He was fighting back tears, it seemed like. He had his son and his wife in the front row as well. So he came out there and cut a pretty damn good promo, I thought. I think with the emotion he was able to suppress in that promo, it definitely brought up to be some really good TV. And he had an awesome entrance, of course, him coming out the backstage. He didn't have security or anything, but he had like some of the wrestlers chilling backstage, cheering him on during his entrance. So that was pretty cool. Came back to the whole spiel. And yeah, like I said, you can tell he was definitely very emotional, very excited to be back, and that's what I like seeing in wrestlers. I like seeing them be excited to be there. I like seeing them be happy. I want to see them want to be there. That's something in Goldberg that I didn't really see back in the day at all. When I watch Goldberg, you can tell he pretty much is just treating it as a job, but now you can definitely tell he wants to be there and definitely wants to have one last match. And of course, it's going to be against Brock Lesnar, which I don't care to see. I wish Goldberg would have faced someone else. I don't have faith that it'll be a good match. Their match at WrestleMania 20 was terrible, and I know people are saying like, oh, well, that match was, due to circumstances, that's why it was so bad. But now it's going to be, a good match, if anything. But I don't think so. I think with Goldberg, definitely, you can tell in his promo he aged. You can tell just by looking at him. I don't know if this is just a random thing, but I don't know if it was because he was just excited or tired or what, but like his voice sounded pretty weird. Definitely wasn't, on par with his regular voice. I don't know if it's because he was yelling or whatnot, but I don't know. You can definitely tell Goldberg age even with his, even by his entrance. When he was doing the punches and the kicking, you can tell it was kind of stiff punches and stiff kick. The way he was doing it, or kind of not stiff, but kind of like more robotic, if I should say that. But I don't know. I'm not really too excited for the match with Brock Lesnar, but hopefully they can turn it around. Hopefully they can go out there and kill each other. Goldberg hasn't wrestled in 12 years, so I'm not really confident in how he'll showcase in the match. I mean, he's never been a good wrestler anyways. But hopefully we can get a decent performance from him, and Lesnar maybe can put on a somewhat decent match. But like I said, I don't have high hopes for it being anything that good. But I did think his return on Raw was pretty awesome, though. So I really did enjoy that. I thought it was very fun, and definitely a feel-good moment for Goldberg. And like I said, he cut a pretty good promo too. So I'm happy about it. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Goldberg fan, but you know what? I'm going with it, and it's pretty exciting to see him back. And hopefully the build for him and Lesnar is pretty good, and hopefully the match it can be decent. Because like I said, I don't really have any hope at all that it'll be a good match. But you know what? If they can do pretty much a Goliath versus Goliath match where both men just go out there and kill each other, then I think they can put on a pretty solid match. Maybe a good match. But like I said, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how the match comes out. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Goldberg's returning. I think it's definitely good for the business. A lot of buzz from it. Going on my Facebook and seeing all these different articles from all these different, sites like ESPN, like, all like these Yahoo and TMZ, all these different, sites publishing Goldberg's return. So it's definitely a good thing for publicity. And I think Survivor Series will get looked at pretty well from the casuals and, just getting good media attention for that match. So I'm excited that Goldberg's back, even though I'm not a fan of his. But the match with Lesnar, I don't want to see it, but, you know, it is what it is. But, yeah, that's it for the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like below. Go ahead in the comment section, leave your guys' thoughts on Goldberg coming back as well. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching the video.